What's going on, Craziacs? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we start the review series of our playoff run. Hopefully, there's 16 happy videos in this series, and we can win ourselves a Stanley Cup this year. We'd certainly love to see it. Game 1 was certainly a happy one. A 4-1 win over the New Jersey Devils on Easter Sunday obviously was meant to be. The Devils just aren't meant to win on Easter Sunday, right? No, we don't do that here. So yeah, a 4-1 win by your Carolina Hurricanes. I was lucky enough to be able to go to the game. It was an absolute blast. That house was rocking the whole day. So got a couple things I want to talk about in this shorter-ish kind of video. Talk about what happened in the game, what to expect going forward, and just some overall things. Chaos. So first off, I want to talk about the shot totals because this is probably the biggest discrepancy in the entire, I'd say, game. In the first period, we outshot the Devils 17-5. Second period, outshot them 21-8. The third period, the Devils did outshoot us 11-7, but even that's like really close for a total shot count of 45-24. That is a vintage Carolina game. Opening up the scoring in the first period at 2:24, we get a goal from Jalen Chatfield, a wrister from around the boards by the blue line. Eric Robinson and Jack Roslovic with the assists there. Kind of a set face-off play. Something you would expect from Brent Burns, not from Jalen Chatfield, but he has been more productive offensively recently. Again, we held the pace of play. We badly outplayed them in the first period. Like, even though they had 5 shots on goal, they were probably like maybe 1 legitimate scoring chance for the Devils there. Not a good period from the Devils. The second period, you would think the Devils would come back stronger and play better, but they really didn't. The only edge they had was faceoffs. And that was kind of evident being at the game. You could tell that faceoffs were kind of one way. A lot of pucks being thrown onto the offensive zone as soon as we were in there. In the second period, at 6:37, or probably about 6 whatever, Jordan Martinook enters the offensive zone, gets behind the net, kind of loses the puck, regathers the puck, sends it out to the slot, and Logan Stankoven fits it between the glove, I believe, and the pad of Markstrom and scores his first goal of the day. And then on a power play later in the period, just the most beautiful ping sound from Logan Stankoven on a beautiful pass from Taylor Hall on the power play. Now, the A group was on there for a while before Stankoven, Hall, and Kokiniemi and company got on the ice. And that was not a good power play. And then just a feed all the way from like the left board out to, we'll say, the right face-off dot. And just a buried bar down snipe from Stankoven for his second goal of the day. And that really, from the feel of the vibe in the stadium, was about it. That sucked the life out of any Devils anything there, because they had a good kill before that and then just couldn't finish it off. Then we go through some more plays. I believe a 4-on-4 gets called, and in that, Nico Hischier scores his first of the playoffs, the Devils' only goal of this game, from Jesper Bratt and Brett Pesce. We don't talk about that. Brett Pesce did not just score a point on us. Alas, it was the only point they had. To open up the third, play was kind of even through most of it. Not as many shots. The Canes kind of started playing their brand of hockey where it was, sitting. I don't want to say sitting back, because they did continue to push the pace on offense, but not as many shots and really just not letting the Devils have a lot. Now, during that third period, your second star of the game, Frederik Andersen, went off with some beautiful saves. And the whole arena was chanting Freddie over and over again. Beautiful sight to see. And then just to cap it all off, similarly to a video we filmed earlier in the season, the game cannot end properly without your patented empty net wizard Andrei Svechnikov scoring an empty netter from Taylor Hall, who had 2 assists this game. So I'm going to go over the 3 stars I have listed on the screen here. I know Jack and Noah have posted their star of the game. The media picks their 3 stars, and I said I'm going to do the same. I'm picking a little bit different. Third star of the game for me was Jacob Markstrom. We had 45 shots on goal and only scored 3 on Markstrom. So that is, 41 of 44 for Markstrom. An incredible performance from him. It is not his fault that they lost this game. Not whatsoever. He kept them in it through the first and second period when this game really should have been over. Second star of the game is your goaltender, Frederick Anderson. Playoff Freddy's back. And like I've been saying in these other videos, Frederick Anderson is a good playoff goalie. I know we all like to clown on him for getting hurt in the regular season and missing a bunch of games and then being inconsistent at times. But Freddie, for us in the playoffs, has been really good outside of maybe a couple, handful of games. 23 saves on 24 shots. The only one that was given up was a 4-on-4 breakaway goal from Nico Hischier that was put in the perfect spot. No chance he was saving that, but that's okay. He did exactly what he needed to do. He stood on his head in the third period and really, really locked this game down. And the first star of the game with a pair of goals, Logan Stankoven. Partially because I love the sound of a good bar down ping off the bar. Beautiful sound. That thing rung throughout the arena. It was awesome. The Carolina Hurricanes will play the next game against the Devils, Game 2, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for some reason. Someone needs to talk to the NHL about scheduling normal time games for the Canes. We were already not happy having to play a 3 p.m. game on Easter, and now you're giving us a 6 p.m. puck drop. People barely are off of work. Come on, guys. Let's get the scheduling a bit better here. This is not what we want to see. But yeah, 6 p.m. puck drop tomorrow night, same place. You can still get tickets if you live in the North Carolina area. I know some Devils fans are going to be not very happy about that. And yeah, we hope to continue it. I'm assuming Frederick Anderson will continue to play. I would assume Markstrom also plays again. Taylor Hall did sit out of practice today. I think it was a precautionary thing. Sheldon Keefe has not given any updates on the Devils players that left yesterday's game with injuries, including the one who took a mean slash from Jacob Markstrom, which was hilarious. He was trying to hit Svetch and just missed. But no updates there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this short little, not so short review of Game 1. Hope to see you guys after a Game 2 win on Wednesday. And as always, guys, stay crazy. Peace out.